Hello guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today's session, we will start with Unit 6, that is recruitment and selection. Okay, so what are the objectives of this unit? After completion of this unit, you should be able to explain the need for spelling out job specification as the starting point for the process of selection and name various sources which can be used for attracting the desired type of manpower. State, explain and evaluate various methods of recruitment and explain the purpose and type of interviews, their limitation, the need for care in using them. And the structure of this unit is, first of all, there is an introduction, recruitment, process of recruitment, method of recruitment, selection, selection test, interview, physical examination, reference check, final decision summary, self-assessment question and further readings are there for this unit. Okay, so let's start with the introduction part. The most valuable asset of any large scale organization is the high caliber employees. Finding right people and putting them at the right job is the most important challenge any organization. At the stage of human resource planning, as we have already discussed in the previous unit, the human resource requirement is forecasted. Keeping in mind the forecast, the function of attracting the best available talent is carried out by an organization. It involves functions like recruitment and selection, which are discussed in this unit. So, recruitment. Recruitment forms the first stage in the process, which continues with the selection and end with the placement of the candidate. It follows HR planning process. It is the art of discovering and procuring potential application for actual and anticipated organizational vacancies. Accordingly, the purpose of recruitment is to locate sources of manpower to meet job recruitment and job specification. Recruitment is the process of identifying the prospective employees, stimulating and encouraging them to apply for a particular job or job in an organization. It is a positive action as it involves inviting people to apply. The purpose is to have an inventory of eligible persons from among us whom proper selection of the most suitable person can be made. So, what are the factors affecting the recruitment? First of all, there is a geographical factors and employment condition where the organization is located can become potential factor for attracting job applications. Effects of past recruiting success or otherwise is another criteria. And policies of the organization like promotion from within also indirectly motivates the applicants. Compensation and benefit packages offered by the organization influence the number of applications. And next is process of recruitment. Preparation for recruitment. Before you think of inviting people to apply for a job, you have to decide what type of persons are to be invited and what their characteristics should be. This calls for fixing the job specification, which may also be called man specification. Job specification are based on job description, which is dependent upon the nature and recruitment of a job. Thus, job specification will be different for each job. These are already discussed in detail in the job analysis unit. We shall explain below the various elements of job specification. First of all, there is a physical specification. For certain jobs, some special physical features may be required. For example, for assembly of a TV set or some other electronic equipment, good vision is required. For a typing job, you need finger dexterity. For a heavy job, you need a strong, heavy and thick set body. The particular physical abilities and skill necessary for a given job have to be specified. These may refer to height, weight, vision, finger dexterity and voice, poise, hand and foot coordination, motor coordination, color discrimination, age range, etc. And mental specification. These include intelligence, memory, judgment ability, plan, ability to estimate, to read, to write, to think and concentrate, scientific faculties, arithmetical abilities, etc. Different jobs require different degree of such a ability and the more important one should be specified. Emotional and social specification. These include characteristics which will affect his working with others like personal appearance, manners, emotional stability, aggressiveness or submissiveness, extroversion or introversion, leadership, cooperation, initiative and drive, skill in dealing with others, social responsibility, etc. And next is behavioral specification. Certain management personnel at higher levels of management are expected to behave in a particular manner. These are not formally listed but have to be kept in mind during the process of recruitment, selection, and placement. So these are the activities related to this, so you can do it your own way. In your IGNOU material is there, you just refer that. Okay, and sources of human resource. There are two categories of sources of supply of human resource, internal and external. So internal resource, these should include HR already on the payroll of the organization, as also those who were once on the payroll of the company but who plan to return or whom the company would like to rehire. These include those who quit voluntarily or those on production layoffs. And the external sources, these sources lie outside the organization, like the new entrants to the labor force without experience. These include college students, the unemployed with a wider range of skills and abilities, the retired experienced persons, and others not in the labor force, like married women as a second career option. A policy of preferring people from within advantages as it improves the morale of the employees and promotes loyalty among them towards the organization. This also help employees as they are in a better position to evaluate those already with them, and as these people require no induction. And the policy of preferring internal candidates, however, suffers from some disadvantages. It may lead to inbreeding, discouraging new blood from entering an organization. If promotion is based on seniority, the real capable hands may be left out. Likewise, there are good and bad points about the external sources. These sources provide a wide market and the best selection considering skills, training, and education. It also helps to bring new ideas into the organization. Moreover, this source never dries up. In respect of people selected under this system, however, one has to take chances with the selected person regarding their loyalty and desire to continue. The organization has to make a larger investment in their training and induction. You will realize now that dependence on just one of the sources is not in the interest of an organization. It must depend on both in ratio to be fixed considering various factors. Some of these factors are described below. First one is effect of policy on the attitude and actions of all employees. And second one is the level of specialization required of employees. The principal source is many organizations may be rank of the present employees who have received specialized training. And the next is the degree of emphasis on participation by employees at all levels. And the next is the need for and availability of originality and initiative within the organization. And next is acceptance of seniority principle. And the methods of recruitment. All methods of recruitment can be put into three categories: direct method, indirect method, and third party method. Direct method include sending recruiters to educational and professional institutions, employee contact with the public, manned exhibits and waiting list. School and colleges for clerical labor and apprenticeship help. High school can be extensively used for technical, managerial and professional jobs. Colleges, university depends and specialized institutes like the IITs, IIMs are used. And employees contact with the public. The employees of the organization are told about the existence of particular vacancies and they bring this to notice of their relatives, friends and acquaintances. And manned exhibits. The organization send recruiters to convention and seminars, setting up exhibition at a fair and using mobile offices officers to go to the desired centers. And waiting list. Many firms lean heavily on their own application files. And the next one is indirect method. Cover advertising in newspaper, on the radio, in trade and professional journals, technical journals and brochures. When qualified and experienced person are not available through other sources, advertising in newspaper and professional and technical journal is made. Next is third party method. Various agencies are used for recruitment under this method. These include commercial and private employment agencies, state agencies, placement offices of schools, colleges and professional associations, recruiting firms, management consulting firms, indoctrination seminars for college professors, friends and relatives, and private employment agencies, state or public employment agencies, executive search agencies, indoctrination seminar for college professors, and friends and relatives of present employees, trade union, professional societies, temporary help agencies, casual labor sources, and deputation, etc. Okay. So next is selection process. The selection, as you have seen earlier, is the process of securing relevant information about an applicant to evaluate his qualification, experience and other qualities with a view to matching these with the recruitment of a job. It is essentially a process of picking out the man or men best suited for the organization's requirements. And the selection process, you would recall that selection process involves rejection of unsuitable or less suitable applicants. This may be done at any of the successive hurdles which an applicant must cross. These hurdles act as screens designed to eliminate an unqualified applicant at any point in the process. This technique is known as the successive hurdles technique. Order calls these hurdle no-go gags. Those who qualify a hurdle go to the next one. Those who do not qualify are dropped out. Not all selection process, however, include these hurdles. The complexity of this process usually increases with the level and responsibility of the position to be filled. Moreover, these hurdles need not necessarily be placed in the same order. Their arrangements may differ from organization to organization. So here is one chart is there, successive hurdle in the selection process. Okay, you can just go through this chart also. Okay, application and preliminary interview is there, application form, second interview is there, testing is there, work history is there, references and physical examination, recommendation, interview with the superiors and employment. So these are the process, and there is the rejection process also. Okay, this is, you just go through and analyze this. An initial screening or primary interview is there. This is a sorting process in which prospective applicant are given the necessary information about the nature of the job, and also necessary information is elicited from the candidate about their education, experience, skills, salary, expected, etc. And the next one is obviously application scrutiny is there. So in application scrutiny, you might have seen that sometimes application are asked on a plain sheet. This is done where no application forms are designed. The application is asked to give detail about age, marital status, education, qualification, work experiences and references. Okay, so these are about, and next is selection test. We will discuss on next video onwards. So today about this much only. If you have any doubt, you can contact our contact number, and also you can comment it on comment box. Thank you so much.